In a peaceful village in ancient China, nestled beside a majestic mountain called Heaven Peak, the villagers shared a common dream. They longed to build a temple at the very summit, a sacred place where their prayers could rise and touch the heavens. But the path to the top was treacherous, a steep and dangerous climb that few dared to attempt. One day, the village elders made a grand announcement. "Whoever can build a staircase to the peak," they declared, "will bring great honor to themselves and to us all." A wave of excitement swept through the village. This challenge stirred the hearts of everyone, especially a young man named Wei. Wei was the strongest man in the village. His arms were like tree trunks, and his voice boomed with unshakable confidence. "I will build this staircase," he boasted, his chest puffed out with pride. "And I will be the first to climb it, faster than anyone." The villagers erupted in applause. Surely, with his incredible strength, Wei was destined for success. But then, another figure stepped forward from the crowd. It was Lin, an old widow whose back was bent with the weight of her years and whose hands trembled with age. The crowd, which had just been cheering for Wei, now erupted in laughter. "Grandmother Lin," someone called out, "you can barely draw water from the well. How could you possibly build stairs up a mountain?" Lin simply offered a gentle, knowing smile. "I will carry 1 stone a day," she said, her voice soft but firm. And so, the work began. Wei, true to his word, attacked the mountain with ferocious energy. He hauled massive stones up the steep incline, his muscles straining. He moved with speed and power, setting each heavy stone in place with a proud shout that echoed down the valley. The villagers marveled at his strength, cheering him on every day. Meanwhile, Lin began her quiet, humble task. Each morning, she would find a single, small stone, one she could manage. She'd carefully wrap it in a cloth, tie it to her back, and begin her slow, deliberate journey. Step by painstaking step, she would make her way up the path, lay her small stone down, and return to the village. At first, Wei's staircase shot upwards, a testament to his raw power. Beside it, Lin's progress seemed almost invisible, a mere speck on the vast mountainside. But as the weeks turned into months, a change began to occur. Wei's initial burst of energy started to wane. He grew tired. Some mornings he would sleep in, his muscles aching. On other days, he'd look at the mountain and say, "The weather isn't right. I'll do twice the work tomorrow." Soon, his grand pile of stones at the base of the mountain lay untouched, abandoned. But Lin never stopped. Through the scorching heat of summer and the biting winds of autumn, through the deep snows of winter and the pouring rains of spring, she made her daily pilgrimage. Every single day, without fail. Her legs would shake with exhaustion, her breath would come in ragged gasps, but she would whisper to herself, "Just one more stone. Just one for today." The days bled into months, and the months melted into years. Then one morning, a sound drifted down from Heaven Peak, a sound the villagers had only dreamed of hearing. A clear, beautiful bell was ringing from the summit. Everyone rushed out of their homes, their faces turned upward. They looked, and then they gasped in collective awe. Stretching from the village all the way to the newly finished temple was a perfect, unbroken staircase of stone. It was a pathway to the heavens, built from thousands of small, patient steps. It was Lin's work. The quiet old woman they had doubted, the one they had laughed at, had achieved the impossible, 1 stone at a time. The villagers bowed their heads in respect. "Grandmother Lin," they said, their voices filled with reverence, "you were not the strongest and you were not the fastest, but your unwavering steps have built a highway to heaven." Wei stood silently in the crowd, his face a mask of disbelief and understanding. He finally realized a profound truth. Talent without consistency is like thunder without rain. It makes a lot of noise, but it cannot nourish the earth. It produces no fruit. From that day forward, the staircase was known as the Path of Patience. Travelers came from far and wide, not just to see the temple, but to walk the path and hear the story of the old woman who built her way to the heavens, one single stone at a time. So remember this, my friends. True, lasting success isn't usually born from short, spectacular bursts of effort. It's forged in the quiet, daily commitment of those who simply refuse to give up. Even the smallest effort, when repeated day after day, can compound into a mountain of achievement. So carry your stone today. Whatever your mountain is, whatever your temple at the peak may be, take that one small step. Then carry another tomorrow. And one day, you too will stand at the summit of your own mountain, looking back at the path your own perseverance has carved. Because in the end, consistency will always beat talent. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories that inspire.